Bonjour à tous, welcome back again. My name is Jesse, and in this wonderful tutorial, we learn about some packages for exploring missing data, right? Today is still part of data science tools. So Python gives you several packages to help you explore and then work with missing data. So among them include Pandas, the almighty Pandas, and then there's also Badfish, and then there's Dora. So in this tutorial, we learn about Pandas and then Badfish. So let's see how to install it. So in case you don't have Pandas, just go to pip install Pandas to install Pandas. Then to install Badfish, just go with pip install Badfish, and the same for Dora. Now let's work with our missing data. So I'm just going to load Pandas, so import Pandas as PD. Then the next thing is that I need to load my dataset. So let's go to df for data frame, then pd.read underscore csv. Then the name of our data is data.csv. Right, perfect. So let's explore our data and see what it is. So df.head. And when we check our dataset, we have some missing values, NAs, right? These are the missing values. So that's what we have already. So in case you want to explore all the missing values inside this, you can just go with the normal format of df.isNull. Right? So if you go with this, you're just going to give it to us as false. False means that that particular area there is a value there, right? So it is false. But the place that there is no value, any is going to give us as true. So that is one of the ways of checking for missing NAs, right? With this particular method. But this method is not the best method because it is a lot. You may find it difficult to read. So we'll talk about a different method again. So the next method is just go with df.isNar, right? So if you go with isNar, it's also going to do the same thing as the isNull. It's the same aspect, right? Perfect. So either isNull or isNar. So in case you want to check for the actual value, because this is not very readable, right? You can read that this is false, this is true. So in case your data set about 10,000 data points, it will be very difficult. So in case you want to check for the missing values, you can just go with the other option. So let's try that one. It's going to be the sum of missing NAs. It's going to be df.isNull, right? Then just go with .sum. So we're going to calculate all of them, and then it's going to give us, so in column name there's nothing there, in age there's 2 missing values, in gender there's 3, and then in salary there's 3, and then address is 20. So that's one of the ways of checking for it. And also use the same stuff for the isNull, right? You can also have it like df.isNA right, it's NA that we had .sum. This is also going to give us the same option. Perfect. So in case you want to check for the entire data set whether there is a missing value there, you can just go with df.isNull.sum, or you can make it like .any.sum, right? So this is telling us that there are 4 missing values, right? There are 4 different places that we have missing values there. So we have one for this place, this place, this place, this place. That's why I've given us 4. So that's one of the ways of checking for if a column has missing values, right? So this is for missing columns with missing NAs. Okay, now let's see how to work with Badfish, right? So Badfish is also a very nice tool that will help you to identify and explore missing values. So to install, just go with pip install Badfish. That is how to install it. Because I've already installed it, let's move on straight away to the next option. So it's going to be like this. Let's load the package. So import Badfish as BF, right? BF. Perfect, right? So then let's see what this particular package has to offer. So I can just go with dir, then my BF for my Badfish, and you can see all the things. So we have the missing frame, that is the top level stuff. Then we also have Badfish and then plotting. So these are the basic stuff you break with, right? The Badfish itself, the plotting, and then the missing frame. So let's create a miss frame. Say missing frame. Let's create a miss frame. To create a miss frame, it's going to be our, let's go to miss df, right? Or miss data frame. Our bf.missFrame, right? Perfect. Then I'm going to pass in my data frame, which we already loaded from here. We already loaded the data frame as df, so I'm going to pass it into my missFrame, right? That is how to work with it. So df. Perfect. So either you can work with this particular format. So in this format now, I can be able to work with it. So if I check for this missFrame, so miss df. Now I see that it's telling us that it's a missFrame, right? The type of it is a missFrame. Now let's see how to check for missing value. So to count the number of missing value in the entire data set, you can just go just like similar to what we have here. df is no sum is going to be our this frame, this df, right? Then I'm just going to go with dot count. So if I go with dot count, it's going to count all of them for us. So this is equivalent to what we did previously here. It's equivalent to this that we have here, right? So that is the basic idea about this. So 20, 32, 32, right? So that's how to check for missing value by counting the entire stack. It's going to count all the number of missing values inside this particular data set. So the next method is that in case you want to check for a particular column, you want to be specific for a column, you can just go with miss df, right? Then you count, and go to supply the particular column that you want to check. So columns, then you supply the particular column. So we have some columns here. My data set that we have name, and then let's say age. So let's use age and gender. So if I go here, I can just apply as age, and then the next one is going to be our gender. So it's going to check for only these ones for us. So that is only 2 and 3. That's how to check for missing values in a column. Now this is very interesting, but that is not all. This particular package allows us to visualize this stuff, right? So we realize that in the previous one we had to do something like df dot, right, to visualize it like this, right? But in case you want to also do something similar like this, you can just go with the same option, right, which is similar to this, but it's going to be our miss df dot pattern. So if I go with the pattern, it's going to do the same stuff for us. Perfect. See that it's giving us the particular pattern with these values there. So that's how to do that in this particular option. False, 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 true. Like very interesting, just like the previous one we did. So it is similar to this particular option. Now, this package gives you the option of visualizing this particular stuff we did, right? So to visualize it, just go with this particular format of my missing data. So m df, right, dot plot. Then if I go dot plot, I just supply the particular kind is equal to pattern. Right, if I go with pattern, it's going to plot it in a very simple, in a very nice format for us. Voila. So you see that the red is going to be for our missing value. So this place was missing, just like we have here. This is true, true, true is missing. So it's going to give us as red for the entire stuff missing here. Then inside the gender here, we had 1 missing, and then also have 1 here. So that is the option of checking with. So the red means that it's missing, the blue means that there's something there, right? So that is how to plot, one of the ways of plotting. So now let's see how to plot with the where, right? So that's another option you can also do. It's going to be the same thing that we had here. So let me copy it. Same stuff we had here. There's this option. Then I'll paste it here. So I can add the where option of selecting a particular column that I want to actually work on, which is going to be, let's say we want to work on the columns. The column we want to work on next thing is that you also want to work on the salary. If I go with this, it's going to plot it in a very simple way for me. Perfect. See that has plotted it. So we have salary here, then we also have gender here. And now it gives us only 2, this one and then this one, right? It omitted one of them, so it gave us only 4, gender, right, and then address, by making it only 2 instead of this one being 1, 2, 3. So that's how to work with this package called Badfish. So thank you for watching. In case you have any question or contribution, can just put it in the comment section so that everybody can benefit. And stay tuned for the next aspect on working with Dora. Stay blessed.